What's up, y'all? I haven't made a video on a GoPro in a minute. We got 4 shoots today, so I just wanted to do some BTS, give you guys some behind the scenes of what it looks like on my normal day-to-day. And yeah, I guess that's really what the video is about. I'm not gonna make it too complicated. One of our videos is a redo. I did an interview style, like story type of shot for a real estate agent on why they joined a certain brokerage. And while I was editing it, we kind of just, when we were filming it, she kind of just shot from the hip, which is fine. If you know what you're talking about, shoot from the hip. But most of the time we utilize scripts when we're filming. But as I was editing, I told her, like, hey, you know, we're gonna have to redo this because I think it could have been done, you know, a lot better. The video could have been a lot shorter. Then we have 2 videos with 2 other real estate agents. They are city videos, which is real estate agents really want to be the go-to person for a specific city, whether you have a family moving from a totally different state or you have a family who's moving to a different part of their state. Whatever the reason is, if they look up the city on YouTube just to find out different go-to spots, school districts, entertainment, stuff like that, we want to come up on YouTube or whatever platform they're going to utilize. We want the real estate agents to, you know, be that go-to person for information of an entire city. So we have 2 videos like that. And then I had the last thing at the end of the day is a video and photography of a listing in Palm Springs. That's around 5 o'clock. So I have about a 3-4 hour, no, I have about a 4-hour gap. So I'm gonna try to head home, knock out a workout. I was gonna try to edit something, but I'm like, you know what? When I don't work out after a long day like this, I get kind of like on top of myself. Like I need to, you know, not book this many things because working out is non-negotiable for me. I work out every day, not the weekends, but if I don't work out during the week, I really feel like I'm letting myself down, and I can't do that. So I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A to get a couple of the little breakfast sandwiches, and then I'm gonna go, I was gonna get some donuts because I really have a sweet tooth this morning, but maybe not. And we're gonna head to our first shoot a little bit early, just so that we can kind of prep mentally, and yeah, just come along on the day. If you're a videographer or photographer, you're out here getting it, you have multiple shoots, make sure you're eating, man. This is something I normally don't do. I normally don't go to breakfast. I just, you know, get a little Pop-Tart, you know, snack it down, and then I just go. But I have been eating more, and my body has been telling me to keep it up. So I'm gonna listen. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I eat my breakfast because it really sets the tone. And then, you know, we got Ghost for the drink of the day. So I just pulled up, and my client Maisha Majors over there is here early too. It's 8:35. So I might make this a tips video. I think the first tip I already said, which is make sure you eat. The second is make sure you show up early, especially in California where traffic is like 30 minutes to go a mile. And you just want to, if you're working in real estate or with the real estate professionals, make sure you arrive early because their time is important. You know, they have listings, they have showings, they have open houses, they have phone calls, they have meetings, and you don't want to delay their day because you weren't paying attention and decided to show up on the dot. Especially as a videographer, there's so much equipment that sometimes we have to set up. If we're doing talking heads, you got lights, microphones, dual cameras sometimes. Even if you're just balancing a gimbal sometimes can like take the time away. So yeah, I would definitely advise show up early, and especially if you have a client that's showing up early, you want to match that energy, man. You want to match that energy every time. All right, we just finished up with Maisha. She was super quick. We're gonna go to Tustin and film Brittany, another real estate agent, on her city video. I headed to the second location, which is the district in, I feel like this is Irvine, but I could be wrong. But something came to my mind. People might be curious why I wasn't rigged out on my camera. I'm just holding it handheld. And it's because doing a lot of these videos and filming in front of schools or inside of malls or stuff like that, the bigger your camera is, the more security gets involved, and they'll ask for permits if you have permission to film. But when you're just mentioning or keep your setup small and you just say, you know, I'm just filming for YouTube, they tend to just let it go. So if you are filming and this is something you want to do, just keep in mind when you start adding gimbals and a shotgun mic and, you know, start drawing a lot of attention to yourself by just having a really big setup. And even though I can do that and there's a lot of usefulness to extra equipment, for what I'm doing, I can do all of this handheld. I don't really need a whole lot of stuff. And the more security doesn't get involved or other people just aren't nosy or paying attention to you, the better. We just finished up with Brittany in the city of Tustin, but now we are headed to Diego in the city of Santa Ana. Let me face this, it looks a little bright. My next tip, organize your day in a way that makes sense. What I mean by that is there are times where I would have shoots that are like completely across like cities, meaning it would take me an hour to get to this shoot, then another 45 minutes to get to this one, and then I'm going to this one during traffic hours, so it would take me another hour. So if you can, organize your shoots in a way that they're super close to each other and they're back to back. That way you're knocking them out quickly and you don't feel like you're doing a whole lot of driving.
In Santa Ana, ranging from Cabrillo Park.
All right, we just wrapped up with Diego. Now it is time for me to head back home so that I can change and get a quick workout before I gotta head to Palm Springs. So I don't know if I'm gonna show the workout yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I might just keep this behind the scenes of the day. All right, we back. Had a quick workout. That took me like, I keep looking at my watch. My watch is all the way dead. It took me like 30 minutes. But I had no breaks, so it was pretty fast back day, but my back feels super pumped right now. Headed to Palm Springs. I have an hour and 38 minutes to get there. All right, one more pass through and then you guys can hang out back here for the rest of the time if you want. All right, back in the car, getting ready to head home, but that is the day. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you stuck around to the end, I'll probably do way more like this because I enjoy just kind of showing behind the scenes of my day anyway. But I got an hour drive, so I'm gonna throw on a podcast and just zone out and get ready for tomorrow because I have a few more to do tomorrow. So like, subscribe, comment. I'm out.